The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the producers and the individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the staff of the Sun Prairie Media Center, its members or underwriters, the board members of the Media Center Commission, Charter Communications, TDS Telecom, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
Hi everyone, welcome to Simply Fun Cooking. I am your host, Rachel Hanson, and I am here today with Mr. Nolan and Miss Alex. And we are making a couple of really nice fresh recipes for you guys today. We are getting ready for spring. Mr. Nolan and Miss Alex, yeah, that's you guys. We're getting ready for spring, so we're going to make a couple of recipes that are fresh and healthy and use a lot of great vegetables. So we are going to make a Tex-Mex salad and some barbecue chicken wraps. Doesn't that sound good, guys? Yeah. Now, one of the great things, I know I talked to you guys a lot about getting kids in the kitchen to help cook. One of the great things is that when they help cook in the kitchen, they try more foods. I have a feeling they're going to be sneaking radishes in a few minutes. They're already trying to sneak black beans. We're going to start with some chicken. So this is just some defrosted chicken breasts. We have it in a little bit of canola oil and our Tex-Mex rub. So we're going to go ahead and put that right on our grill pan, heat it up to medium-high heat. All right, now the chicken's going to cook for between 4 to 6 minutes per side. We'll flip it over halfway through. We're going to get some nice grill marks on there, and that'll be ready to go. All right, while our chicken is cooking, we are going to start getting some other parts of our salad ready. Now, we are going to use this really nice, large serving bowl to make our salad in. This is a nice, big salad that you can use for dinner for your family, or you can take it as a dish to pass at a party. Okay, silly one and silly two. All right, I've got a job for you. You ready? Here's what we're going to do. Let's leave the radishes here. We're going to take some romaine lettuce. All right, now the romaine lettuce. Romaine is a really nice lettuce to use. It has a nice crunch. It's a nice mild lettuce. It's fairly inexpensive. And it actually has more vitamin C. It's got vitamins A and K and more vitamin C than you'll actually find in other things like spinach. So it's a really, really great option to choose. It's a great lettuce that you can even take and throw on the grill in the summer and make like a grilled Caesar salad. Just an all-around great lettuce. And so we are going to use that today for our salad. Do you guys want to help chop it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so leave that in here. So these are the salad choppers. Okay, so you're very carefully going to put it in and chop like this.
Can I have it?
Yep, and you have to take turns and don't put your hands in the bottom. You might have to use 2 hands. Put 2 hands on there. All right, we'll let them work on that. All right. And actually, kiddos, I'm going to move this right here. All right, so keep chopping. Now we're going to use a brand new product today. This is our new multi-grating tool. And we are going to shred up some cabbage. All right, now the new grater has a couple of different options, some different pieces that we can use for grating. And we've got a slicer in here right now. So what we're going to do... Yeah, you can help with that. Let me just get this ready. What we're going to do is we're just going to give our cabbage a rough slice here, just kind of wedge it up. And then we throw it in the top and we just spin like this. And we've got this nice canister underneath that can catch all of our cabbage. All right. So we're going to grate up about 1/4 of the head of cabbage. All right, and once the food starts getting low, we do have this food pusher here. Push it all the way through. All right, So there's our cabbage. We are going to save this cabbage, some of it, for our next recipe. Throw a little bit more in here.
Hey, can I do it? You'll move it closer to me.
Move it closer to you? I can. Now it seals on the countertop real nicely, so we just have to pull it up.
Suction cup?
Yep, they've got suction cup feet. They pop right off to make it easy to remove and move it. And we can put it right here like this. All right, you want to start spinning?
I'm done.
All right, thank you, Alex. All right.
Can I try too?
Yep, we're going to have more stuff we're going to need to grate, so you can do the next part, okay? All right. Nope, you got to go this way.
Can I get my spoon?
And you going to keep going? Let's see how our lettuce is doing. I'm going to grab this from you. All right. Now the salad choppers, you can put all of your salad ingredients in a bowl and chop it all up together. You can put your carrots, your celery, cucumbers, peppers. You can just throw it all right in there. Hard-boiled eggs, and you can chop it up.
Yum.
You love hard-boiled eggs?
Yeah, I want to put hard-boiled eggs in it.
Well, next time we make a salad, we can.
Delicious. You're the best, Mommy.
Thank you. Look at that. I'm the best. I love it. All right. All right, so now that we've got some nice bite-sized pieces of chicken. All right, hold on, guys. We're going to get our cabbage in here, but let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to take it, and we're going to make it look real fancy. You know how we do that? We're going to put all the cabbage along one edge. Yep, we're going to just line it up like this. All right. Yeah, it's going to be kind of like a rainbow because we're going to have stripes of different foods. All right. Now, the next item that we need to slice up are radishes. So we're going to take these radishes here.
Can I do it?
Yep, and we're going to do, whoops, hold on,
Can
stop,
I do
stop.
some?
Leave that piece in, there we go. Yep, we're going to take turns. So you put a couple in there at a time. You put this in, and you push it down. Now spin.
Radish?
Yeah, look at those nice slices. All right,
The
keep.
toilet would come out that way.
All right, do you want to switch spots with Alex so she can try?
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Can I do most of it?
Yep, so then we'll put the next ones in here.
It's coming out this way.
All right, go ahead, Alex. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get all these radishes sliced up. Nope, Nolan's going to go up here. Those look pretty. Excellent. Perfect. Good work.
Are we putting carrots in?
Carrots go in the next recipe. All right, so now we've got these beautiful radishes. Look at those nice thin slices. Those are gorgeous. Perfect. All right, we're going to line those up. We can put that right next to our cabbage.
It
It does look pretty.
looks like a rainbow.
Yeah.
It looks like a rainbow pizza.
You know, it's good to eat lots of different foods with different colors on them because that's where you get a lot of different nutrients. All right, so now I know you guys wanted to put the black beans in. So here's the black beans. Do you think you can line them up nicely next to the radishes?
Can you take turns?
Yep, I'm going to have tomatoes to do too. That looks really nice, Nolan. Good work.
Just a minute.
Yep.
Can I eat one?
Yeah, you can eat those couple.
Can I eat
All right.
a couple?
Yep, here, we're going to actually do this right here. Whoop, watch out. All right, you guys can eat those. Now we're going to take some cherry tomatoes and we're going to rinse them off in the measuring calendar so that we can cut them in half. All right, so the close and cut. Love this tool, especially great now that we're getting into spring, starting to make more salads and pasta salads. Cutting cherry tomatoes in half is super easy with the right tools. All right, so now these are all cut in half. All right, so why don't you take these and put them in a line. Stop eating the beans, you silly. All right, good job. And we're just going to need to make room for chicken and cheese still. All right, now the close and cut, you can cut up 1 pint of cherry tomatoes with just 2 swipes of the knife, because you can fit about half of a pint on each time. So there we go. So there's our other half, beautifully cut in half. All right, so these tomatoes can go on there also. Now we're going to bring back our multi-grater. We're going to change out the blade so that we can grate some cheese. All right. Oh, look at it, I found another radish. All right, so we'll just put our cheese grater attachment on here. Just kind of hold it here and spin the handle. It actually tightens onto the food as you are slicing. So it's really easy to change them. All right. And now we need about 4 ounces of cheese. That's right.
Yum. Should we eat some, Alex? We eat some?
Maybe I'll make a little extra for you to eat. We'll see.
Yay. Make a little extra.
All right, so we're going to just take a chunk of cheese here.
Whoa. Can I eat a piece?
Now remember, when you're using blocks of cheese, you always want to just kind of tear the plastic back, slice off what you're going to use, and then we're going to just put the rest of it away just like this. This prevents me from touching any parts of that cheese, and it's going to help keep it fresher longer. If you've ever gotten little spots on your block of cheese while it's in the fridge, it's just from the bacteria on your fingers from touching it. And so you can prevent that very easily. All right, so we're going to take our block of cheese, we're going to throw it in here, and we're going to start grating. Super quick and easy. Now, a tip for you guys, you can actually freeze shredded cheese. So you could go buy a big block like I have. You could grate the whole thing, and then you can put it into individual little Ziploc bags or smaller Ziploc bags, and you can just throw it in your freezer so that it stays fresh. And then you always have freshly grated cheese. All right. Yeah, so it's a great way to have some extra shredded cheese on hand at all times without having to have the pre-shredded stuff. Pre-shredded cheese has extra preservatives on it, and they put an anti-caking agent on there so it doesn't all stick together. It's usually plant cellulose, or sometimes it actually says sawdust. Sometimes it's flour, all sorts of different things, but it doesn't melt well. So if you do this yourself, then you can freeze it and it'll always melt great. All right, so we're gonna get some cheese put on here. Do you wanna do that, Alex?
Yes.
All right. Make a nice little layer of cheese. Maybe put another stripe on the other side. All right, now we're gonna get the grater out of here. And we're gonna get our chicken ready. Now we're gonna take this chicken out. Look at those beautiful grill marks. I love being able to grill indoors, especially when it's still winter like here in Wisconsin. So we're gonna just let this rest for a couple of minutes, and we're gonna get our dressing made, and then we'll chop this up and throw it on our salad. So for this dressing, we need 2/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt. So we'll just go ahead and use our measure all here. This is the easy way to measure out yogurt.
Yogurt? Did you say yogurt?
I did say yogurt. It's a nice creamy dressing we're making. Now making dressing at home, it's so simple, and it's going to be a lot healthier than your store-bought versions. You can make it in any amount you like, so you can always make just a small portion of dressing, and then you don't have leftover dressings taking up room in your fridge. All right, so there's 2/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt. So what we're going to do, Nolan, we need the measure, mix, and pour over here, bud.
No, I want to do it.
Well, Alex has to put the yogurt in so that you can mix it. Okay. So
How do we do it?
you just flip it over like this, and now push it through. Push. Perfect. That's good. You got it. You got it. And then we just scrape the rest off like this. All right, in here we're also going to add 1/4 of a cup of milk.
There's a drip going.
There's a drip going in there. We're going to add the juice of 1/2 of a lime. Take our lime.
Hey, Mommy.
Put it in the citrus press. Yes, bud.
Can I mix it now?
You are going to be able to mix it very soon. Yeah, you think it's funny? It's squishing out the bottom. You got to get all that juice out.
Ooh, yum.
See, it flips it inside out. You ready? Look at that. So silly, right? All right, we're going to put in a little bit of salt.
Oh, can I do it now?
Almost. And then a little bit of our Tex-Mex seasoning, about 1 teaspoon.
Now can I do my job now?
Yes, now you can do your job. All right, so the Tex-Mex, remember, that is the same seasoning that we put on our chicken. So we're going to have those flavors matching.
Hey, Mama, can we do this?
Yep, so set it down and then pump it up and down. You got to hold on to it. There you go. So keep going till it's mixed. But make sure you hold on to the bottom. Make sure you hold on to the bottom. All right, so while he's mixing that up, we've got our chicken here. We're going to bring back those salad choppers, and we're going to use them to chop up our chicken.
Alex is never going to try, right? You wanted to pop everywhere?
Now, the salad choppers are really nice to use on that chicken because it'll chop it up real nice and finely, okay? Without you having to worry about burning your fingers on a cutting board or getting the juices all over the cutting board. It's all contained in this bowl.
Is that pop everywhere?
And the other thing is I want to mention, you notice I let the chicken set for just a couple of minutes before I chopped it up. That's to let all those nice juices reabsorb into the chicken. It helps keep it really moist so that you have some delicious, tender and moist chicken when you eat your salad. All right. Now our chicken, almost. Our chicken we're going to put right on our salad here. Make a nice little line of chicken.
Well, I'm going, I'm going to do this.
We'll put some chicken over here too. We got lots of chicken.
That's pretty.
Thank you. I think it looks pretty too.
It looks super pretty.
Yeah, it's almost ready. And you got the dressing all ready to go?
Yep.
Perfect. Well, we'll have that on the side so we can serve that with the salad. So here we've got our Tex-Mex salad with some homemade dressing. Good work, guys. Does it look yummy?
Yeah.
Should we try it in a couple minutes?
Can we try it right now?
We're going to try it in a couple minutes.
Okay.
We are going to get...
salad dressing.
Nope, not yet. We're going to wait until the end to put it on so it doesn't get soggy. All right. We're going to get ready to make our barbecue chicken wraps now. All right, we are going to get our barbecue chicken wraps ready to go. You guys ready?
Whenever you are.
Excellent, that's what I like to hear. All right, so we're going to make a marinade. And Nolan, you're going to gently mix it so we don't spill. Okay? So we're going to start out with 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar.
Yum.
Yum, yum. All right, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of our smoky barbecue rub. All right, and this is where I need to start mixing it in gently. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. All right, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then we're just going to put a little splash of Dijon mustard in there. So go ahead and let's mix that real nicely.
Hey, Emma.
Sometimes you got to get the stuff off the walls like that. Now this recipe also has some chicken. We're going to throw this right on the grill pan again. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw a little bit of this marinade on here. So we're just going to take, I'm going to scooch in here. We're going to take about 2 tablespoons and just kind of coat our chicken with that. And then we're going to throw this on the pan. All right, we're going to set this aside. Let me set that over here by you. All right. So I put the chicken on 1/2 the pan because on the other half, we're going to put some onion and saute that up. So back to our grater. We've got our slicing blade on there again. And we're going to take a red onion. Okay, so we'll take the paper off.
I took my hat off.
You took your hat off. Your hair looks so pretty today. She just wants everyone to see your pretty hair. All right, so we're going to take some wedges of onion, and we're just going to use that slicing blade to quickly slice our onion.
Whoa.
I know.
You're super fast.
I know, it's so fast, isn't it? It's really nice.
That was slower.
All
Hey, can I have it?
right. Let's put these pieces in. All right, and just like that, we've got our entire onion sliced up, ready to go. All right, we're going to take the other half of this cabbage. Remember, we used the first part in that first recipe, and the other part is going to go into this recipe. So what we're going to do is we are going to grate up some veggies. We're going to grate up this cabbage. We're going to grate up Granny Smith apple and some carrots. And then, if there's extra apple, you can eat some, but it's all going in here. And then we're going to put this in the marinade and toss it to coat. And this will go into our wraps with our cooked chicken. All right. Now, since all of these ingredients are going together, I can just grate them all right into the same bowl. All right, we need about 3 cups of cabbage. All right, and so we've got measure markers on the side here. We've got a little extra, but that's all right. All right, so now we are going to change out this blade. We're going to put the coarse grater on here. So in order to do that, we're just going to grab the blade, twist the handle backwards, and it'll pop off. And then we'll take our coarse grater, just put it in there, and then we just twist the handle forward to snap it on. All right, so we're going to add some carrots. I'm going to, oh, you know what? I'm going to give this to you guys. Can you start? So what we're going to do is we're going to put some of this cabbage right in here, and you guys can start mixing it up.
Oh, can I?
Yep, I want you to share very carefully with the tongs. Nolan and Alex, very carefully, just like that, start mixing. All right, so now that we have this coarse grating blade on here, we're going to put some carrots in here. You need the equivalent of about 1 medium carrot. So I'm just going to put a small handful of baby carrots in here. So now we're going to add a Granny Smith apple.
If there's extra, can we eat it?
I might be able to find a little piece for you guys to eat. Take the core out. All right.
Yep.
Cut off a sliver of apple for the kiddos.
Yum.
Right, here you go, right here. One for each of you. All right, we're going to check on our chicken here. Flip the chicken over. We're getting some nice marks over here, nice grill lines. And then we'll just stir our onions every so often. So then we can just put our apples right through the grater also.
Can I spoon some? Can I spoon some?
Are you guys going to mix?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you mix.
Can I just do this strong? We'll fear one.
Nope, it's got to go in. There's going to be apple in your lunch.
In my lunch?
Yep. Should have gotten 2 apples.
Okay, next time. Oh, I can eat the rest of this?
Nope.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to stand it up in here.
Can I have it? No, it's going to be mixed up.
Yeah, it's going to be all mixed in there.
Can I Can I have a little bit now? Now can I have a little bit?
All right. So we got our apple all grated.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, look at that. There's a little bit of apple left.
We each get some.
There you go.
Hey, look at that.
All right. So now we're going to take and get everything out of here. We're going to add our apples and our carrots in with our cabbage and our marinade.
I can put this in.
We're going to go ahead and give that a mix.
Like,
All right, we're going to make this nice light mayo dressing that's going to go onto our wraps. So we're going to start out with just 1/4 cup of mayo.
of mustard.
Mayo.
And mustard.
No mustard, just mayo. We're going to plop that in. We're just going to mix it up right in this measuring cup here. Okay, so you can start mixing that. We're going to add a little bit of pepper and a little bit of lemon juice.
It's like yogurt. It's like yogurt.
Okay, a little bit of pepper. And then we're going to take a fresh lemon. We only need about a tablespoon, so I'm just going to cut off the end here.
Can you squeeze some in my mouth?
No.
Can you squeeze some for me
That,
to eat
whoop,
too?
there you go. Have some in your face.
I want to eat.
I'll get you a piece that you can eat. All right, so there you go. Alex, you can mix that up.
I meant to drink the juice.
Why don't we do this? We'll do that. There you go. Eat up. You can put that in your mouth and eat it. All right, so we're going to mix this mayo mixture together. So then when we assemble our wraps, we can put a little bit of that on there.
It's sour.
Well, that's a lemon. We're going to put some of our cabbage mix on there, some of our onions, and some of our chicken. All right, let's see how our onions and chicken are doing. All right, look at our chicken and our onions.
It's like mashed blueberry yogurt.
Our onions are nicely caramelized. We've got some of that marinade on them. Delicious. Those are going to be so good on our wraps. Our chicken is nicely done. Now what we're going to do with our chicken here, you can make this recipe with chicken tenders and they're all ready to go. We use chicken breasts. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to chop them up with our salad chopper. And with our new grill pan, we can just slice right in the pan. All right, now we're going to get these wraps assembled. We're going to serve up some salad and we're going to enjoy. So we're going to start with, I like to get the whole wheat tortillas. They're a lot less calories and they're really good. They're delicious, they're good for you. All right, we're going to put a little bit.
Not good for you.
They are good for you.
No, they're not.
We're going to put a little bit of our mayo mixture on here. All right, throw some of our cabbage mix on there. Get some of our chicken. All right, so we've got our cabbage mix. We've got our
Hey, Mama.
chicken, our onions.
Hey, Mommy.
We're just going to roll this up. Okay, so we're going to cut this in half so that you guys can see how delicious this looks. Yum. We're going to put that right there. And then we're going to get some of our salad on here. Now, with the salad, we got to make sure we get all the way down there and get some of that lettuce, a little bit of everything on there. And then we've got our homemade dressing. We're going to put just a little bit of that on. All right, and there you have it. We've got our Tex-Mex chicken salad and our barbecue chicken wraps, and we are all ready to go for a fresh and healthy lunch full of lots of vegetables, nutrients, vitamins. This is going to be great brain food before they go to school, right guys? Yes. Who's excited to try it? Who's hungry?
Me.
Excellent. Perfect. Well, thank you guys for joining us today, and thank you, as always, to Sunshine Supper for letting us use their amazing kitchen. If you are in the Sun Prairie area, come on out on a Monday night for a free dinner with the community. And Alex, you came to help out with dinner last night, didn't you? Was it fun? Was there a lot of people here? Yes. So come on out. You might even see a familiar face while you're here. All right, thank you guys for joining us. If you want these recipes, you want to learn more about the products, feel free to go to pamperedchef.com, search for me or your local Pampered Chef consultant.